From the basis of crystal field theory, it is clear to you, we assume spherically symmetrical hypothetical field means ligand causes negative field and that negative field is responsible for repulsion. But that repulsion is equal for all orbitals. Therefore, previously in free metal ion, how the 5d orbitals, they were degenerates, all were of the same energy level. Now in spherically symmetrical hypothetical field, only difference occurs, they elevate in energy. Their energy increases. But reality is not that. If I consider octahedral complexes, then ligands are approaching along axis. So axial orbitals will experience repulsion. Their energy will increase and non-axial orbitals energy will decrease. Decrease of energy of non-axial orbitals, that's the T2G orbitals, is by 0.4 delta O. And increase of energy of EG is by 0.6 delta O. Now we have to talk about stability. Stability of electronic configuration. Stability governed due to electronic configuration, rather correct. Some reference line we have to keep. So what is a reference line? It is a bit natural repulsion will be there when negative field interacts with the negative d electron cloud. So base will be spherically symmetrical hypothetical field. Relative to this energy, due to electronic configuration in the octahedral field, how much stability is governed? That stability will be due to the crystal field. So the term is crystal field stabilization energy. If I were to define it shortly, definition will be the stability governed by the electronic configuration due to preferential filling of low-lying T2G orbital. Yes, due to electronic configuration in the various orbitals in the splitted orbitals, stability is governed. How much stability is governed? That we have to calculate. Because we were saying no in the demerit of the VBT could not give the quantitative idea about the stability. Here we are getting the quantitative idea. CFT has answer for the quantitative idea about the stability. How does it work? What exactly calculations are involved in that? That we are studying. CFSE can be calculated by a simple formula. If I consider electronic configuration as T2GM, means M number of electrons in T2G orbitals, and EGN, N number of electrons in EG orbitals, and number of pairs in the electronic configuration, extra pairs I am saying, because to pair the electrons we have to provide the energy. Stability accordingly will be the less. To excite the electron in the EG orbital, we have to provide the energy. Stability will be the less. That we are going to consider. I repeat, if we consider T2GM and EGN is electronic configuration and P, small p, is a number of extra pairs in the splitted orbitals, then CFS is equal to M into minus 0.4 delta O plus N into 0.6 delta O plus PP. Now let us understand that each electron in T2G orbital is going to give stability by how much amount? 0.4 delta O. So if M number of electrons are there, then total stability will be minus 0.4 delta O into M. Why minus sign? Because of stability. Decrease in energy is there, therefore T2G orbital is decreasing in energy, therefore it is represented by minus sign. On the other hand, if any electron enters in the EG orbital, then it is excited level, it is a high level, energy will be positive, energy will be high, and that highness is represented by N into 0.6 delta O. Again plus sign is there, see. If extra pairs are there, if extra pairing we have to do compared to electronic configuration in spherical symmetrical hypothetical field, it is very important. Then we need to mention the term as PP. P is a number of pairs and capital P is a pairing energy needed. As like energy for excitation needed, like as for pairing also energy will be needed. Therefore, where stability is in T2G orbital, minus sign is there. Where instability is in EG orbital, plus sign is there. Where energy to provide means instability, for pairing, positive sign is there. So formula for CFSE is M into 0.4 delta O plus N into 0.6 delta O plus PP. Is it clear? Let us apply this formula for the various electronic configuration. As a trial, I consider here few electronic configurations. Let us understand the calculation of CFSE for those. Before that, when we consider electronic configuration from D0, see D0 also I am considering. You should know what is the CFSE originally, means when electrons are not there. That also CFSE calculates and is an important one. From D0 to to D10. All electronic configurations we can see. But if we consider lower electronic configuration where at the beginning electron enters in T2g orbital, means say D1, D2, D3, then configuration in high spin and configuration in low spin, configuration in weak field and configuration in the strong field is the same. And about electronic configuration we had a discussion, so there will be no change in the CFSC result. Delta value changing, so net value will change, but in formulation there will not be any change. If weak field is there and default electronic configuration, then fourth electron will prefer to go in the G orbital rather than the pairing, because pairing needs more investment, pairing needs more energy. So electronic configuration will be T2G3 EG1. But if splitting is due to strong field, then all 4 electrons will be in the T2g orbital. All 4 electrons are going to give the stability. So here electronic configurations are different. So we are considering all possibilities of electronic configuration and we are calculating. I want to emphasize here D1, D2, D3, D8, D9 and D10. Their electronic configuration is same in case of weak field and the strong field. Only one answer you will find for the both. But for other electronic configurations, 2 different answers may be there. Let us see the few examples. See here in D0. In D0 electrons are not there in T2 orbital and EG orbital. So substitute the values in our formula. Value of M 0, value of N 0, value of P 0. So CFSC 0 is the answer. Now see D4 electronic configuration. In case of free metal ion, in 4 orbitals unpaired electrons are there. Now to right side, weak field means high spin complexes are represented. What is electronic configuration? T2G3 EG1. What is the value of M? 3. What is the value of N? 1. Substitute that value in the formula. 3 into minus 0.4 delta O plus 1 into 0.6 delta O means plus 0.6 delta O. 1 minus 1.2 plus 0.6 minus 0.6. And how many pairs are there? No pair. So final answer minus 0.6 delta O. On the other hand, if I consider strong field, electronic configuration T2G4, value of M is 4, value of N is 0, value of P is, see here. In spherically symmetric hypothetical field, there is no pair of electron. But in our electronic configuration splitted orbitals, one unpaired electron, we have to consider that the pair. So value of P is 1. So 4 into minus 0.4 delta O plus 0 into 0.6 delta O plus 1 into P. What is answer? Minus 1.6 delta O plus P. That's the CFSC value for D4 electronic configuration. Are you understanding? Now see the electronic configuration for D8. Let you consider high spin case, means right side case where splitting parameter is small, or let you consider strong field case. Electronic configuration is T2G6 EG2. Now just calculate number of pairs in split orbitals. In split orbitals 3 pairs are there, and spherically symmetrical hypothetical field reference electronic configuration there also 3 pairs are there. So extra pairing is not done. For pairing investment is not there. For pairing extra energy we need not to provide. So we need not to consider value for P here. What will the value for P here? P is equal to 0. I am talking about small p. Value of small m is 6. Value of small n is 2. Value of small p is 0. Substitute that value in our formula. 6 into minus 4 delta O plus 2 into 0.6 delta O plus 0p. What is the ultimate answer? Minus 1.2 delta O. It's the CFSC for D8 electronic configuration. Using our CFSC formula as a homework, you have to find CFSC for Fe plus 2 system. Means you should know how many electrons are there in Fe plus 2 in outermost orbitals, d orbitals. For low spin and high spin, for both cases you have to perform calculation and write only answers in the comment box. For your kind perusal, direct formula, the terms involved in the formula, explanation, and various electronic configuration right from D0 to D10. Maybe sequence is different but are explained here. Purpose to give recap is during presentation chances are there formula or electronic configuration may not be clearly notable or readable to you. Therefore, only screen of presentation is provided here. If high spin and low spin electronic configurations are different, then 2 different calculations are shown as were in the explanation. But if both cases have the same electronic configuration is represented, but calculation of CFSC is done only once.